Okay, so welcome to Danganronpa Survivor 0.1. This is going to be something very new for me. I have never played a Danganronpa game before. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. But yeah, this is a fan-made game based on that series. It's actually made by a couple of friends of mine. And there's a Tumblr if you want more information. It's danganronpasurvivor.tumblr.com. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, it's made by my friend CG and my friend Teshies. And yeah, I'm really eager to kind of check it out. Like I say, I've never played I don't think I've played a game like this at all. To my understanding, it's a kind of a dating sim thing, but I could be completely off with that. But yeah, I'm already kind of impressed because I didn't realize there was going to be like a soundtrack. Because like I said, this is 0.1, so it's a very early version. It's actually got, let's see if I can find the description. So, as it's described on the Tumblr, Danganronpa Survivor is an original fan game that follows the story of Class 76B in their own killing game inside Bokusu Mall. And apparently the demo contains 9,800 words, 140 original sprites, 8 backgrounds, and 40 minutes of gameplay. And okay, so the music's from the official Danganronpa soundtracks, and apparently also has a cool beeping noise that Teshies is very proud of. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I know that later on there's going to be voice acting. I don't think there's any voice acting in this yet, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, all of because they were doing auditions, but yeah, the auditions are closed now. So unfortunately, if you want to be in the game, I think the ship has sailed. But if you're interested in playing it, like I say, there'll be a link to the Tumblr where you can find out more in the description. There's a download link there. But yeah. So from the looks of it, there's actually quite a few choices. I'm going to leave everything on default because I don't know what to expect, so I kind of don't know what I will want to change. But if there's anything sort of mechanic-wise that's really bugging me, I guess I can change stuff here. But yeah, let's just jump in because, like I said, I have no idea what I'm to expect. But okay, so Yuto Hachimitsu. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher these names. But I guess that's this guy here. Anyway, you look at it, pretty much an average name for a more than average guy like myself. I listen to popular music, watch game shows every weekend, and spend classes paying just enough attention that I don't ever get called on. Except, of course, that's just the thing, isn't it? Sorry, I should start at the beginning before we get to all of that. Hope's Peak Academy, a government-funded school for the world's most promising and talented high school students. The true hope for society embodied into a large building structure right in the centre of the city. Everyone's always said, if you attend the school, you're set for life. Heck, for the most part, that was true. Nearly all of the big-name industry's leaders went to Hope's Peak. Now, the school doesn't have any entrance exams like you might expect from, well, a high school. Instead, there are only 2 requirements to be enrolled. 1, you must currently be a high school student, and 2, you must be the very best at what you do. The second requirement is what makes the school special, granting titles of super high school level to the students who attend. So that of course begs the question, why was I standing outside of its gates, gazing up at the emblem plastered on the front of the establishment? It's all really simple, I promise. I'm a super high school level student myself. Oh wow. I'm the super high school level memory. A really long title to just say that I can't seem to forget anything I've seen. Okay, so this guy's special power is memory then, I guess. Oh man, this artwork's really cool. I mean, I'm biased, but I think it's really cool. I know what you're thinking. Well, you must be a genius. I wish that were true, but, well, in all honesty, I'm kind of not smart. I just memorize whatever someone tells me, but trying to apply that to any kind of concept is an art I'm just no good at. No, really, just look at my math grade. Regardless, it's my orientation day. I haven't even met my other classmates yet, but boy am I a ball of nerves. After all, my talent isn't really anything special. I'm going to spend the next 3 years surrounded by the future's hope. Meanwhile, I'm just a holder of the past. Kinda sucks, but I think I can manage. With one more deep breath, I put my foot forward and suddenly... oh, I'm dizzy. The world felt like it flipped over and I was just along for the ride. Next thing I knew, it was dark. Prologue. Welcome shoppers of despair. I really like this kind of distressed stuff that's going along on the sides. When my eyes next opened, it was still dark. Was it nighttime? Some really nice lighting here as well. Were the lights off? Where was I? Okay, so we've got an option. Only one option. Field wall. There was a light switch on the right wall, thank goodness. I switched it on. Much better, except I still had no idea where I was or how I got there. It kind of looked like a security office. Did Hope's Peak even have one of those? Probably, considering the large amounts of potentially dangerous students they invite each year. Let's see. Okay, nice. Let's take a look at the desk. Security coat laid across the back of the office chair. Across from it was a computer, but it looked like it was stuck on some weird screensaver. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit demonic looking. Bright red with some kind of design in the center. Regardless, there was no mouse or keyboard for it. Otherwise, the desk looked cleared off almost. So I'm guessing kind of key information is going to be highlighted. Like we're obviously supposed to really pick up on the fact that, hey, it looks like somebody's cleared this desk off. It was surprisingly empty. Let's see. Okay, so I've seen the desk, corkboard. A corkboard with lots of random pins here and there. Some were newspaper clippings, but they were torn to shreds. That's weird. So who was so angry that they decided to do that? And to not even throw them away. Just weird. Let's see. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, like I say, I've not played these games before, so I don't know exactly how they work. But it doesn't look like you can interact with the environment yourself. It's kind of, you get the options. This better be the way out. As I exited the security office, I find myself once again standing in darkness. There appeared to be a door to my right and to the left, a hallway. Let's try the door. Locked. Okay, hallway it is. I sighed, turning to the left to make the trek down the poorly lit hall. At the end was a push door, no window. Suddenly, my stomach had twisted up in knots. What was there to be nervous about other than the fact that I felt like I had forgotten something? But no, that was impossible. I don't forget anything. Oh, of course, yeah, because that's our, like, superpower. I shook my head to clear away the foreboding feeling. Probably shouldn't have worked, but honestly I felt ready to open the door. So I did. The light beyond the door was blinding. I squinted against it as I shoved the door aside and entered the next area. And that was when I first saw them. Whoa, who the hell is that? Geez, another one? It's like cockroaches. Dude, shut up. Comparing people to bugs is kind of not cool. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure all of these guys are going to be voice acted. Yeah, because I know a few of the people that are doing the voice acting. But I assume that's getting recorded kind of now because the auditions have stopped. So. I was shocked to say the least. As my eyes adjusted, I soon made out 11, 12, 15 people in the area. Up above was a skylight which explained the intense lighting shift, but it seemed to have iron bars over it. Where the hell was I? Who were these people? Excuse me, are you another student starting at Hope's Peak? The closest person to me spoke up, their hand brought up to their chin in thought. Yeah, why? Ah, that means you're the final student then. The final student? What were they talking about? Was this my class? Whoa, how do you know he's the last one? A typical Hope's Peak class is 16 students, or so my researchers told me. I guess I'm just making assumptions. No, you're definitely right. I've heard that too. Does that mean we have everyone then? So we can figure out what we're doing at the mall? Are we at the mall? Bokusu Mall, duh. It's like just opened a week ago. My head began to hurt. It's funny, I recognise all of these characters because I've been following the Tumblr for a little while. And also some of them are based on people that I kind of know. How in the hell did I end up at a mall after walking to school? Was I drugged? Were all of us? That had to be it, except... How did whoever was behind this manage that in the middle of the day? Before I could work myself up too much though, they spoke again. I think we can get to that after proper introductions are made. We'll have an easier time getting out of here if we know who everyone is, right? I think that's a good idea. No. Oh wow, I can't believe Danny's character. So that character, I'm pretty sure, is the one based on Danny Cutebang, who streams and is kind of part of our online friendship group thing. I just love that she's French because the real Danny's Canadian, so it just seems perfect. Everyone murmured in agreement. I wasn't going to complain. So this is CG, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure this is Teshi's. I don't know who, if anyone, this guy was based on. Possibly no one. I don't think they're all based on real people. But now, who to talk to? Oh, cool. The rude blue one. I'm guessing that's Teshi's. Yeah, the traffic cone or the friendly trench coat. I kind of feel like I have to talk to CG or Teshi's. Or I can talk to someone else. Or I can just say I'm not interested at all. I wonder if this is going to have like an effect later on kind of thing. I'm going to see what the other options are, but I'll probably come back to one of these two. Okay, so the pink French one, the meek one, the large tree man, and the wintry one. Okay, so this is Belle. I don't know if any of the others are based on anyone. The nice blue one, the purple Lolita, the scary trench coat, the Weeaboo. Okay, and this is Golly. The smelly smug one, the littlest cowboy, the fidgety one, the one looking in her reflection on a spoon. I'm done with introductions. Oh, is there no way to... Oh wait, can I say back? Oh, I can. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good. Because yeah, I don't know if there was a way to start this bit again. Actually, I am going to save while I think. Yeah, I'll throw a save in there. Okay, we'll talk to CG first, the friendly trench coat. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Yuki Yurei. Sorry again, I am probably really butchering those names. Super high school level ghost whisperer. The super high school level ghost whisperer. I hope we can get along. Oh right, I remember hearing about them. They were actually quite popular on news shows, always being interviewed about communicating with the dead. I never actually looked over those, so I hadn't expected them to look so normal. So you actually talk to the dead? You betcha. Why does that seem so odd? No, it's just you look really kind. I mean, not that I've heard anything bad about you, it's just... It's fine, I understand. Ghosts, talking to the dead, death in general. It's all associated with a really dark and gloomy image, right? But I guess that's just a stereotype. You'd be surprised by the kind of people who can communicate with spirits. A lot of us are pretty average people. Anyway, you should go meet the others. They ushered me off nervously, but they were right. I still had a lot of people to meet. Okay, cool. So we can actually meet all of them. That's interesting. Alright, so we'll go with Teshi's next. Which is the rude blue one. Yo, I'm Teshi's Hoshizora. Or just Tesh. Heck, you could call me T. I wouldn't really give a shit. Just slash off letters till you're happy. Super high school level rhythm gamer, by the way. Rhythm gamer. Now that was specific and not a genre I was all that familiar with. So like DDR and stuff? Never ever talk about DDR, okay? Okay. DDR is a sham, a lie. Just another lame cover-up for exercise buried underneath layers of rainbow-ass shit with its dumb, stupid arrows and total bullshit gamepad. DDR is a disgrace to the rhythm gaming scene and should be burned at the stake for its sins. So, never talk about it around me again. Okay? Oh my god, I love this. I already said okay, I'm sorry. She turned real scary real quick. I could tell before that she was one of those people perpetually annoyed at something or someone. But who knew she had such a reaction to innocent questions? I didn't know what else to do, so I just speed walked away. Alright, so let's talk to the traffic cone. What's up, man? So this is Akihiko. I'm Akihiko Igarashi. Igarashi. Yeah, we'll go with that. You might recognize me as super high school level daredevil. See, I never back down from a challenge, ever. I'm pretty awesome. Kinda. I didn't recognize him at all without a helmet on, but sure enough. All I really knew about the guy was that he was crazy. Absolutely bonkers. He jumps like 3 tanks of electric eels and piranhas for fun, as a warm-up. Rumours said he had zero regard for himself or anyone else, and seeked thrills to give himself the only kind of happiness he could ever truly feel. Something told me those rumours were bullshit. He was just unsafe because he was oblivious. Dude, you okay? You look a little not healthy. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Totally fine. Totally not scared you're going to get yourself killed within the next few hours. Totally not scared it's going to hurt one of us. Nope. Well, okay, man. Just drink some water or something, okay? Gotta take care of yourself. Oh, okay, I did not mean to right-click there, but now I know right-click is safe, so that's good to know. Yeah, that feels weird coming from him. Safety didn't seem to be his #1 priority at all. Oh, after all, sorry. Now, who to talk to? Okay, so... Okay. We'll start with the pink French one. Bonjour, I am Daniela... I don't know if I should do a French accent. I'm going to try. This is going to be really embarrassing. Oh, screw it. This isn't being streamed. I can cut it out if it's bad. Bonjour, I am Daniela... No, fuck it. It's gone already. Bonjour, I am Daniela Bellamy. However, you should call me Danny, no? Super high school level baker, Daniela Bellamy. I am the high school level super baker. No, wait. Super high school level baker. It's nice to meet you. That accent was undeniable. She was definitely from France, especially with a French name like that. Amazing how Hope's Peak was even bringing in students from other places in the world. It's nice to meet you, Danny. I'm amazed you know Japanese so well. Owning a famous bakery prepares you for that kind of thing. I speak over 7 languages. I love this face. The main character is really cute as well. I speak over 7 languages. I'm still not perfect, however. Japanese does not come easily. That did make sense. If people from all over the world went to your bakery, you'd only have a limited vocabulary to speak to them about baked goods or local areas around town. Not every detail of the language. Well, I'll see you around. Au revoir. Let's see, who's next? So the meek one. He wasn't talking. Hello, I'm Yuto Hachimitsu. Are you alright? I'm Hisato Kuchiki, and I'm alright. Thank you for asking, Yuto. Super high school level question mark. You've got to be kidding me. So, what's your talent? He turned his head to stare at me with those way too big eyes. Despite the obviously innocent look it gave him, it still felt like he was looking through me, daring me to make another move. I don't remember. He doesn't remember? That's weird. Did you hit your head or something? I don't remember. Sorry. It didn't look like I was going to get any answers out of him just yet. Maybe when the group talked about it, we'd get a better idea. Or at least he'd open up a little more. I like the cable knit. I kind of want that jumper. The large tree man. Hey, I'm Mikio Tagaki. Super high school level basketball player. Guess I'm the super high school level basketball player or something. This guy was huge, a solid foot above me and muscles that I would have expected on a football player or something. But nope, basketball. I hate to be on the court with him, he was built like a tree. So, when do you think we'll be out of here? I have things I gotta do. Things? Things. That's ominous. No idea, but I'm sure we can figure it out soon. That was cryptic, to say the least. Something told me he was always like that, or at least he would be for a while. And with that, I made my speedy exit. Okay, so... got the cute wintry one. So, you can call me Ayano Yukimura. Well, just Ayano. If you call me Ayano Yukimura all the time, that'd be so weird. So don't do that, I guess. I can't, like, stop you, but, you know. Got it. Ayano. Just Ayano. Yeah, just like that. Oh, I'm the super high school level snowboarder. Sorry, slipped my mind to say it. If there was one thing that immediately stood out about her, it'd have to be her eyes. They were honestly incredibly pretty. Not that I would have said that out loud, of course. That would have been dumb. I like snow, winter, snowball fights, those pens of multiple colours, ketchup, building snowmen, snow cones. Oh, and I'm a Libra. I guess that's not important though, huh? Funny what she considered important to say and what wasn't. Cool. So she likes snow. Yo, don't you have other people to talk to? Huh? Oh right, yeah, I'll see you around. I don't know quite what to make of her yet, but I'm not sure she likes me. But I think you like her. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is kind of a dating sim. I think it's similar to Asagao Academy, I think. It's probably the only one. It's the only game like this I've, like, similar at all that I've seen. So. Oh, hello. My name is Annabelle Sciambra. I'm not the best at intros, so how about a fun fact instead? Did you know that George Washington felt that having his wife Martha over during the winter months was so important that he petitioned Congress to pay for her travelling costs? Can't say that I did know that, especially since that was an American history fun fact. Super high school level historian. Okay. Basically, if it's history, I love it. Let me know if you ever want to hear about cute romances, battle strategies, or execution methods. What was that last one? Oh, sorry. I just recently finished a book about those. There's some pretty brutal stuff going on there, but it's not really a good icebreaker topic. Anyway, I really hope we can get along and get out of here. Yeah, me too. She was a breath of fresh air, not too weird or mean. Maybe a little too interested in history, but that was her talent, so yeah, you can't really hold that against her. Next up is the Purple Lolita. Hey, she was staring me down like she was evaluating me or something. Yeah, hey, sup. I guess I'm supposed to introduce myself, right? Super high school level hermit. I'm Yorua Glyphina, super high school level hermit. That was a talent. Wasn't a hermit just someone who secluded themselves from others? I think that might be my talent. What did they think was going to happen inviting her to a school filled with students? Cool. Alright then. I gave a short wave and quickly moved on. She didn't exactly have anything else to say to me. I sure had nothing to say. That was, well, fitting. Or polite. Or not just flat out rude. There was no telling how someone like her would be in a group setting like this. Next up is the scary trench coat. I like that this is like a... It's like an alternative to... I'm not going to be able to remember the name, but we had the friendly trench coat, and now we've got the scary trench coat. He paused as if the next part was difficult to say. Super high school level assassin Shun Akagawa. Assassin, as in a form of mercenary? Geez, no wonder this guy was scary as hell. He definitely had that death stare going for him in the trench coat. Talk about intimidating. There was no telling what he had hidden in there. Probably guns or knives or something. Wait, so you've killed people? Shut your mouth, you two. You-toe, sorry. If there ever was a time to shut your mouth, it was now. Sometimes I hated myself, really. Do not ask questions that will bring you harm. Was that a threat? Stop the stupid questions, got it? Cool, bye. I could not get out there quick enough. Next up is the Weeaboo. Hey, I'm Ari Akima. Super high school level cosplay extraordinaire. It's so cool to meet you. She was clearly a ball of energy. I needed a nap just listening to her talk. Though her talent definitely explained her outfit. I knew I'd seen it somewhere else, but was there any reason she was just wearing a cosplay to the first day of school? Yes, same to you. Do you always wear cosplay, or... Yep, pretty much. I mean, why have a regular old wardrobe when you can always be paying respect to the characters you love? Well, when you put it like that... Yeah, like, usually I go all out with it, but I figured why not wear a school cosplay since, duh, going to school. Though now I'm kind of wishing I'd brought a different one if we're going to be here long. She laughed nervously, shifting her weight from one leg to another. Oh no, I hope I'm not keeping you. You should go meet the others. We can chat more later, okay? I felt like we'd only been talking for a second or two, but sure enough, I was shooed away. Okay, so I think we've got one more screen of characters. I'll talk to someone else. Yeah. Now on to the smelly smug one. Oh boy, I could already tell I wasn't going to enjoy this. Well, hey there, 2% milk. The name's Rocky Shinobu. Write it down, memorize it, apple knees. I'm the super high school level telemarketer, so I don't have time to dawdle. What a talent. What? Oh, for the love of... Open your ears, paperclip. I love these insults. I don't waste time. If I did, I wouldn't be in the big leagues of the retail world. Now move along, okay? What? Hey, wait. He literally scooted me away, wiping his hands on his pants the second contact was broken. I felt like I just stepped into an infomercial that didn't want me. What a douche. Now on to the littlest cowboy. Howdy, you can call me G. Be G if you must. Super high school level rancher. Hopes Pete gave me the title. It's a pleasure to meet you. I feel like I need to be doing a Texan accent here, but BG? Americans sure had weird names. That was assuming she was as American as she seemed. But honestly, who would call their child that? And well, she sure was. No, you two, don't be mean. Definitely don't comment on how tall are you? Oh good, really put the effort in there. She sighed, shaking her head slightly. I braced myself for the worst. Sensing the personalities of some of these other guys, I was prepared for the sudden bursts of anger that were bound to come from one of my dumb questions. Scamper off, please. Oh man, the little animations are really cool as well. It really makes it seem more kind of alive when they're moving as they talk. It's a nice touch. Gladly. Now on to the fidgety one. Hello. I'm the super high school level barista, Isamu Akame. This kid needed to lay off the coffee. The whole time he spoke, he shivered like one of those tiny dog breeds. Are you alright? Why? Do I look sick or something? Oh man. He began feeling his own forehead, murmuring to himself about something. It's alright, you're probably just stressed. Makes sense with everything that's happened. Stress? Yeah, stress. He repeated the word a few more times before looking my way again. Sorry, I kind of sometimes stutter when I'm nervous. You don't say. You hang in there, we'll be out of here soon. Yeah, okay. See ya. I hope that kid's okay. Yeah, me too. Now on to the one looking in her reflection in a spoon. Konnichiwa, it's Eri-chan. Ooh, oopsie, I should be more formal, huh? I'm Eri Kaneku, the super high school level vlogger. I would have had to have been living under a rock all my middle school years to not know who she was. Everyone either wanted to be her or to date her, or just have her wardrobe, honestly. Her videos under the guise of Eri-chan reach hundreds of thousands of views within the first 24 hours as she goes about her day and talks about various topics. She was an internet superstar, and at such a young age too. Plus, she was really cute. It's really nice to finally meet you. Finally? Oh, you a fan then, you two? Uh-huh. It's not all that rare to meet a fan, but play your cards right and maybe I'll let you be my cameraman while we're here, okay? Okay. What had I just agreed to? Eri-chan out. Bye-bye for now. Using her signature sign-off, she sent me off. Okay, so I think we've met everyone now. Yeah, I'm done with introductions. Well, that was everyone. I'm going to throw in a save, just in case. Because it's a demo, I don't know exactly how stable it is, but so far everything's worked perfectly, so probably worrying about nothing. Well, that was everyone. It seemed to be quite the mix of personalities and level of weirdness. That being said, they were all really talented. If anyone could figure out what was going on, it'd be one of them. Alright, now that we've all been acquainted, let's go over what we know. Sorry, that was my other computer making a noise. What do we know? Because I'm feeling really lost right now. I reckon everyone else was heading to school this morning as well. Yeah, it was orientation day. We were supposed to be in the gym. Did anyone else get, real dizzy? Because man, I had like the worst headache when I got there. There were a lot of murmurs of agreement. I nodded as well. Seriously? Jeez, that's whack. So let me get this straight. We all went to school, we all felt dizzy, all woke up on this floor of the mall. That's insane. Did someone drug us or something? They would have had quite the fight for some of us. It seems unlikely. But what else could it be? Yeah, I guess that guy's like a pro assassin, right? So he's not going to go quietly. For now, we should remain calm. Yuki is correct. She's like flexing her bicep. Yuki is correct. If we all stick together, we can do anything. It was in that moment I was thankful to not be by myself. Had I walked out of here to find myself alone, I had no idea what I would do. It's one thing to just get lost in the mall, it's another to be on your own in one. Yeah, that's all fine and good, but where does that leave us, Mango Meep? Leaves us needing to find a way out, Twinkle Toes. Oh, do not disrespect me. Y'all. Yeah, Mikio's correct. So I suggest ding dong, ding dong. Is that the beeping noise? Yeah, it might be the beeping noise. The beeping noise. Just then, the Morse speaker system turned on with a sharp noise. At least half of us flinched at the suddenness. Was that? Before she could even finish, a voice followed the noise and we were all stunned into silence. It was the kind of voice that felt so eerily misplaced it gave you goosebumps. Ahem. Attention, new students of Hope's Peak Academy. Please use the mall guide at the entrance to locate the food court, and then meet us in front of the food court stage in 5 minutes. Don't be late. I swallowed hard. There wasn't anything immediately wrong with what they said, it was more how they said it. Like there was something much more sinister hiding behind the pleasantness. But more importantly, who the hell was that? I thought we were alone. I do not like this. Yo, maybe it's just the school pulling some kind of messed up entrance ceremony, right? And why would the school do that? They already said they didn't have entrance exams. This is bullshit if they think I'm just going to play along. Ah, guys, I found the mall guide they were talking about. Most of the group huddled around trying to find the little red dot that stated, oops, sorry, I missed that, that stated, "You are here." It kind of looked humorous if you didn't account for the fact that we were up against a number of unknown factors. Isato stood next to me, hand folded neatly in front of him. I tried to read his expression, but amazingly enough he was blank, staring ahead with the rest of the class. So now what? Do we just go? Confronting foes is a necessary step to success. What? I'm going on ahead. Shun swiftly exited, long strides taking him out of sight before anyone else could speak up. Soon enough, others followed, exiting the entrance and heading towards the food court, which left only myself, Daniela, Yuki, and Orochi. What to do? Let's talk to Danny. I do not like this at all, you two. Bad feeling? I've learnt many things throughout my life, but most important is gut trusting. I understand, but your only other option is to stay here. I know, I will see too, but I just need a second. Take your time. Okay, so I think we get to talk to the other guys as well, yeah. Orochi, I figured you would have left with the others. Calling me a sheep there, Mousetrap? Again with the weird nicknames. I just thought you were more headstrong than that, I guess. Now you're calling me a bull, huh? Orochi, if you're any animal, it's not either of those. Maybe a rat or some disturbing sea creature. But those guys didn't choose to be terrible. Well, if you must know, I'm simply waiting. Waiting for what? He murmured something under his breath before returning to that obnoxious grin. Okay, so move along, Pair Eyes. It appears that the food court is a straight shot ahead. Makes sense, but doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, this mall looks huge. So then, us being alone isn't the highest probability anymore. I mean, not taking into account the voice that just summoned us. Though I guess it could have been a recording? Why would someone do that? I'm not sure. You should take a look at the map and get an idea of your surroundings. I'm going to catch up with the others. See ya. Okay, find the food court. Looked like if I just kept heading straight through the series of doors, I'd be at the food court. I swallowed hard before moving forward, walking past a large fountain and several seating areas. If I closed my eyes, it was almost like I could picture people all around me, but every time I opened them I was faced with the very real situation at hand, that we were the only ones here. Soon enough I arrived at the series of double doors, but much like when I was standing in that hallway, I began to feel nervous. I still felt as if I was missing something, like there were pieces of this puzzle hidden just somewhere that I couldn't see them. I couldn't just stand there all day though. Besides, most of the others were already inside and I should be with them. Entering the food court, I quickly took in my surroundings. Let's see. Let's look at the precariously stacked chairs. A stack of chairs sure seemed efficient when it came time to clean up the floors at the end of the day, but boy did they look dangerous to take from. Otherwise they were pretty standard. Looked comfy. Let's see. We'll look at the tables. Standard food court style tables that can be pushed together to make larger tables. However, I couldn't help but notice that they weren't only clean but free of dust too. Weird. Let's see. Okay, so the tables are completely like brand spanking clean. And the desk in the room we originally woke up in said it looked like it had been cleaned off, so maybe there's a connection there. I don't know. Well, it was in gold, so I'm assuming it's, you know, it's drawing your attention to it on purpose. Look at the vendors. There are rows of separate places to eat on both sides. Sushi, Mexican food, pizza, hamburgers. None of them seem to be occupied, however. Not like I expected cashiers to randomly appear. Okay, so let's meet everyone at the stage. I saw everything I needed to, so I moved on, walking over to the stage. Well, the stage sure looked... Honestly, I had nothing nice to say about it. The sign was kind of shit. There also appeared to be a podium in the centre and curtains on either side, but most importantly, no one new was here. Did I miss them? Nah, I guess it hasn't been 5 minutes, you know? I guess they're a stickler for being on time. Or they're just a douche who likes to keep people waiting. As I heard the food court door open, I turned to see Orochi heading our way. A minute or so later, Daniela joined us as well. So that's everyone, right? 5, 6, 7, mumbling. Was she counting? Yeah, 15. Oh wait, there's 16, right? Oh, I forgot myself. 16. Everyone's here. It's also been 5 minutes, I reckon. I really want to put a strong Texan accent on, but I'd butcher it. As if almost on cue, a voice rang out from seemingly nowhere. Ahem, attention all Hope's Peak Academy students. It seems everyone has finally arrived, so let's get the show on the road, shall we? Oh my god. My name is Monokuma, and I'm the headmaster of our lovely Hope's Peak Academy. Whoa man, where'd that come from? Yeah, this is disturbing. Like, that belly button is freaking me out. Headmaster, I don't think a teddy bear could really run a school. Okay. I'm no teddy bear, I'm Monokuma. I've got some highly advanced tech jammed inside my soft, lovable shell, so I can run schools and malls and quarter marathons just fine, thank you. You're a machine then, a robot to be exact. No, I'm Monokuma. I'm not some mere robot. I'm totally real, 100% organic, wild raised bear. Raw. Enough stupid questions. We only have all day, so it's time to move on. That didn't make any sense. Was he a bear or a robot? Alright, that was a dumb question. Obviously bears don't look like that. They don't even talk. Either way, I wasn't exactly buying that he was the headmaster of Hope's Peak. And here I was thinking we'd get some answers, but instead I felt like I was only left with more questions and confusion as he just kept going. Now kiddos, please get ready for what we in the business like to call an anticlimactic evening. What? Just kidding. I don't know how to do that. I think that's like a Japanese laugh. I'm sure I've read that in manga before. You didn't think I could just leave things like that, do you? The story here is just beginning. Plus, I just got here. The audience hasn't had the chance to fall in love with my adorable face and charming personality yet. Audience? What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, I'm sure you're all very curious as to why I brought you here. And the answer is really quite simple. You're all going to be living out the rest of your school lives here in this mall. Like, all of our lives? As in, like, till we aren't alive? You must be joking. That's it. This is all a prank. We can't deny that everything is locked, however. Hey, stuffed animal, this isn't cool. Oui, this is a terrible thing. Very awful. This is so creepy. Come on now. I even went through all the trouble of making this lovely welcome sign for you guys. Yeah, you've really put a lot of effort into this, haven't you, you creepy freak. The least you could do is be a little more appreciative. A lot of hard work went to bring you all here, you know. It really wasn't easy. See, it's kind of cute if you kind of cut it off there and there. You have to kind of cut that bit out as well. Oh, some of you are sharper than others. I wonder what he could have meant by that. Regardless, you guys are living here now. There's no way out. And that's just the way it is. So suck it up and get used to it. But how are we supposed to live here? Like sleeping and eating and all that? Living stuff? Don't sweat the small stuff. I can assure you I've got it all taken care of. I'm not a cruel bear. Of course you'll have access to food and water and all that junk. There's some pretty entertaining stuff here in this mall too. If you find a way up to the higher floors, I hear there's even a panty shop. Oh right, that's like a bear face. Yeah, I think if it was all on one line, it would be like a... Oh god, so it's like a creepy bear as well. But don't get any indecent ideas. I won't allow you kids and your disgusting teenage hormones to run around freely while I'm in charge. You can't just say that kind of stuff. It's not appropriate. What are your lolly ears, like 5? If I was 5, then I wouldn't have known what Monokuma meant. Wait, that wasn't important. What was important was how crazy this situation had gotten. Though if all that still seems like it's not good enough for you ungrateful twerps, there is one way you can get out of here. He wasn't even listening to me. Wait, Yuto, get your priorities in check. There was a way out of this. Then hurry up and tell us what it is you Build-A-Bear reject. Here I am, nice enough to give you guys options, and you still say such mean things to me. Soon it's going to really start hurting my feelings. Out with it. Fine, fine. Jeez, you guys are no fun. All you need to do is get yourself a one-way ticket to the outside world. Is kill one of your classmates. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What was that? Kill? As in murder? There's just no way. This is all just a joke. It has to be. I couldn't move an inch. It was as if all my joints had locked up at once and my face froze in place. What was happening? What was this sense of absolute dread washing over me? This painful and yet numb feeling that took over and only grew worse the more we let him speak. Was this despair? I carefully looked around me, noting the faces of the others. Some never spoke at all. Like Hisato and Yorua. And like Hisato and Yorua, both watching in practiced interest, taking in the information so much better than the rest of us. How was it that they could be so calm? Yuki's face remained still, but I could see their knees shaking under the pressure of the situation. Most of the others looked mortified. I'm being totally serious here. All it takes is a little blood on your hands and some everlasting mental trauma, and you'll be back to the real world faster than you can say despair. Any which way will work. Decapitation, poison, explosion, suffocation, hand-to-hand combat, however you want to do it, as long as they're dead. I think I may be sick. What the hell? Who the hell are you? Why are you doing all of this? Yuki, standing in the front, tightened up their shoulders. The shaking of their knees stopped, and soon their voice followed. You mentioned accommodations, sleeping, food? Finally, someone asking the right questions. Food will be provided right here in the food court. So long as you can afford it. Afford? Yup. Nothing in life is free, kiddos. I'm more of a show than a tell kind of bear, so if you could all direct your attention back this way, I'll be happy to explain. Inside all of these vendors, you'll find Monokuma Mall attendants. These adorable little bots. This is actually... Oh, wait, no. He needs to end that bit. This bit just creeps me out. Like, it would be cute if you could just cut it off there. These adorable little bots, modelled after yours truly, will handle all your transactions while you're here in the mall. Just enter what you want on their little screen here and stick the required monocoins in the slot, and coming right up, out pops your order. Wait, what? A monocoin? What the heck is that? The currency you'll be using throughout your stay in this mall, of course. We've got our own thriving economy in here. If you stick around for long enough, we could develop our own elaborate trade system that becomes ruined by inflation, and eventually we'll all fall into a financial depression. Or you could all kill each other before that happens. It's up to you. Either way, it's so very full of despair. From a historic standpoint, he's kind of correct, though I'm fairly certain trade came before currency. This ain't the time for that. Anyway, monocoins are used for everything here. There's one of these handsome little fellas in every store in the mall, so you can use them for all your needs. Hot meals, new clothes, cold meals, murder weapons, room temperature meals, and even panties, for crying out loud. Wait, how did you even say that face out loud? And why was there a box in the middle of it instead of an actual face? And please stop talking about the inappropriate stuff. Look kids, sometimes the things we try just don't work out for us. I gave it a shot, the world let me down. You don't gotta rub salt in the wound. Pointing out a person's flaws is rude. Don't you have any manners? My head hurt. I find it in my heart to forgive you because I'm a kind and caring bear. That's kind of adorable. I'm also giving all you twerps an allowance. Consider it a gift from the bottom of my heart. Trust me, you have it. Don't go looking for it because that feature isn't in the game yet. I like it. I like the fourth wall breaking. But I promise it's there. Feel free to spend it on whatever you want. But this is the only money I'm handing out. for nothing until one of you dies. Surviving students will get a bonus after every murder, a little reward from me for a job well done. But otherwise you have to work for your money. We're a capitalist society and I plan to keep things that way. You can talk to the Monokuma mall attendants if you're interested in a part-time job and they'll take care of things. But not right now because that feature doesn't exist either. This is only a demo, what do you expect? Oh, one more itty-bitty teeny-weeny detail I almost forgot to mention. We have a zero pot tolerance policy on shoplifting here. That means no swiping, no lifting, no stealing, or whatever else you kids are calling it these days. There'll be none of it. Don't just think you can be sly and get away with it by hiding bubblegum in your pants. Every item in... I don't know what that means. Oh right, like stealing the bubblegum, okay. I was thinking like... It doesn't matter. Every item in every shop has thousands of tiny sensors that are unviewable by the human eye. My eye, on the other hand, can see them perfectly, so can every single Monokuma mall attendant here. So, we'll always know if you try to leave without paying. Zero tolerance, huh? What do you mean by that? Student loan? I'm glad you asked. If we have any volunteers, I can show you exactly what I mean. Don't worry guys, I got this. Do you have a death wish? Yeah, maybe you should sit this one out, big guy. You guys are such spoil sports. Fine. If nobody wants to help with my demonstration, then I'll just do it myself. You might want to back up for this. It could get a little messy. Here we go. Monokuma approached the store, climbing over the counter with his legs kicking the whole time. I wasn't really sure what to make of it. It didn't seem like much was going to happen, but we were all in for a surprise. Acting particularly over the top and shady, he swiped a prepackaged meal and attempted to leap over the counter. Oh, that must be the beeping sound. Okay, yeah, that was cool. Sure enough, the eyes on the Monokuma attendant flashed red. The next thing we knew, guns swung down from seemingly nowhere and targeted the bear. Oh, is he gonna be okay? Oh! Oh my god. In a light show straight out of an action movie, Monokuma exploded in front of us. I heard screaming. Aye! Huh? What the hell? Is he dead? You didn't think I'd go down that easy, did you? Aze. I don't know what that word means, so I don't know how to say it, but I tried. You went boom. How? Yeah, like, you should be dead, dude. Like, you don't just get to poof into being alive again, do you? Actually, it happens to work almost exactly like that. My body doesn't really matter that much. So long as I have some spare copies lying around, I can keep coming back over and over and over again. Fine, how many times do I have to stab you before you die then? Hey, I'm really not a fan of being threatened, you know. Now, I don't really want to get into specifics here, but I have about many extra bodies saved up in storage and dispersed in secret places around the mall. I'm not really the best at math, but that's whack, man. That's so many. How on earth do you not go bankrupt? Don't get too caught up in the details there, Fancy Pants. All you need to know is killing me is impossible. Not like it really matters anyway. Trying to hurt your dearly beloved headmaster is against the school rules. School rules? We're in a mall, dumbass. Look, it doesn't matter where we are. School, home, tropical islands, prison, or shopping. I make the rules and what I say goes. If you don't like it, you can die, or kill a classmate and leave. What are the rules? Ah, finally, another good question. If you could all open up your student handbooks, I'd be happy to show you. Handbooks? What are you talking about? Ah, I forgot them. Oh well, it's only a demo, you can't expect me to be too prepared here. This bear, this robot bear, he has total control over everything right now. He's in charge and holds our lives within his hands. And yet every second he goes on talking, I wish for a death more and more. Give me just a minute, and done. I drew up some super handy rule sheets just for all of you. Pass them around, give them a good look and memorize it. These are the rules that will govern your lives while you're here. Okay, school rules. Leaving the mall grounds is forbidden. There's no number 2. Number 3. Nighttime is from 10 PM to 7 AM. During this time, all lights will be off. Destruction of any school property placed in the mall is a no-no. Inflicting any kind of bodily harm on Mr. Monokuma is a bigger no-no. You're free to explore the mall at your discretion. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Anyone who kills a fellow student. Oh, right, okay. So if you kill someone and get away with it, you will graduate and you win, basically. Shoplifting of any sort is prohibited. Additional school rules may be added as necessary. You forgot about it. If you forget about it later, just ask Yutu, and I'm sure he can refresh your memory. I mean, yeah, but Monokuma? I couldn't help but notice in one of the rules it mentions punishment. Punishment? What the heck does that mean? Punishment means punishment, of course. An execution. We don't take lightly to rule breakers here. One step out of line and every Monokuma mall attendant in the area will set their sights on you in an instant. In special cases, I'll even personally see to it that you're taken care of in the most appropriate way. I see. But that's totally bonkers. Ugh, you guys are getting so predictable. Wow, I don't want to die, Mr. Monokuma. Killing your classmates isn't cool, Mr. Monokuma. I like all my blood inside my body, Mr. Monokuma. It's so boring. The game's no fun if you're all just going to be depressed all the time. True despair can only come when your hearts are filled with hope. What you kids need is something to look forward to. Thankfully, I happen to have just the thing. If you flip over your rule list, you'll find a map of the mall I drew all by myself. I've marked the area your special surprise is waiting for you. I'll meet you there once you've all arrived to present it to you. Monokuma out. Bye-bye for now. And as quickly as he came into our lives, bringing with him a wind of despair, it keeps capitalizing and highlighting this, so I feel like that's going to be important. He was gone. But that chill was still here. The dread was still here. We were still here. I looked over the map. It seemed like he'd marked a large area of it, circling what appeared to be the entrance. Right, okay. So you've got a furniture store. Oh, because we came through the food court, didn't we? Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm being really dumb. That's where the special surprise is. That's where we are, because we came into the food court. So there's stairs at the end of the food court. There's bathrooms. To the left of the entrance department store, and to the right is a furniture store. There's also a security office as well, so that's interesting. So we want to head into the furniture store. It's at the entrance of the furniture store for our surprise. I couldn't really read his handwriting at all. It was almost as if he didn't have working fingers or something. Oh wait, yeah, he sure didn't. Everyone was kind of still for a while, not certain of what to do. Who could blame them? I'm going on ahead. Whoa man, you're kidding, right? You're going to actually listen to that thing? Do you have any better suggestions? No, but we can't dilly-dally around here all day. We need information. But this feels unsafe. Having all the facts on the table really raises our survival rating. We should go. Shun, satisfied with the responses, left as he did before. Others slowly trailed on after him, looking at their maps all the while. After a solid minute, I looked up from my feet at those who remained in front of the stage. What to do next? Okay. So we've got a different group of people we can talk to now, so we should listen to him for now. Huh? He spoke? Monokuma, we should listen to him, right? Oh, because he's still got a mystery power, hasn't he? So we don't actually know what this guy can do. I guess so, but it all feels wrong too. Sometimes we have to do bad things to lead to good, right? Yeah, right. So this will lead to good then? It will, in the end. Sometimes we have to believe that. I wanted to believe that. What to do next? Talk to Teshi. Ugh, this is bullshit. This is such bullshit. Her foot was tapping at an unimaginable pace. But hey, the rhythm was good. You alright? Do I look alright to you? Are you alright? See? How does it feel to be asked questions out of nowhere? It wasn't out of nowhere? You looked really stressed. Look, pal, I'm on edge right now. Read the room, why don't you? This is a shit situation we're in, and I'm in no mood to chit-chat about it. Okay? I got it. Jeez, sorry for checking up on you. She turned away from me slightly, but I could see her smiling a little bit. Was she happy I checked up on her? Why couldn't she just say that? Hey, you two. I have a question for you. For me? Yeah, what's up? What do you think is going to happen? What's going to happen? Yeah. Why was she asking that? Hell, why was she asking me of all people? I don't really know. Yeah. It's too soon to say, huh? Oh well. Oh well. Was she honestly not scared? Hey, I think I'm going to vlog about it. When we get out of here, the world has got to know what Eri-chan's been up to. Huh? I hope you're willing to be my cameraman, Yuto. It'd be such bad shot if somebody wasn't holding it. So you'll definitely have to help me with that later, okay? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think my brain auto answered that for me. Alright, so let's follow the map. I steeled my nerves enough to get moving. It was like Belle said, we needed all the facts on the table. Is she called Belle in this game, or was that a Freudian slip? I might be wrong, but I thought she was called something else. I might be completely wrong. The one perk of this creep wanting to make a big game out of this was, well, I think we'd all be okay. We'd all survive today, and hopefully all of it. I needed to believe that. Lost in my thoughts, I hadn't even realised when I stopped in front of the furniture store entrance. A weird meeting place for a special surprise. Looking past Mikio's shoulder, I noted 2 rows of sample rooms. Something about them being right at the entrance struck me as odd. Is that untoasted bread going to keep us waiting again? Hey, I'm perfectly crisp, evenly buttered, and right on time, thank you very much. Hey! Whoa, whoa. Hey, relax. If you're going to scream every time a robotic bear appears out of nowhere, then you're not going to last long in a world like this. Anyway, now that you're all here, I can properly welcome you to our lovely furniture store. So, why are we, here and stuff? You're going to be sleeping here, of course. I guess that makes sense. There's, going to be beds in here, right? It's surprisingly difficult to put together sleeping arrangements in a shopping mall, So I personally transformed this establishment into a one-of-a-kind dormitory. Whoa, you want us to, sleep in store? I mean, sure, that's like every kid's dream, to hide out and, totally not get caught by security, so you end up sleeping on one of their bed sets. But the reality is a little weird, right? Plan B was setting up tents and sleeping bags in the camping supply store, so just be grateful you have beds. I even used my top-class interior design skills to make each and every room unique and special. Unique and special? I really didn't get a good feeling when he used those words. You kids have a pretty great deal here, if I do say so myself. Now, rooms aren't assigned, but all sales are final. That means once you pick a room, there'll be no switching, stealing, sharing, or otherwise swapping rooms. I've added that to your rule list, so take it seriously. How are we picking rooms? First come, first serve, of course. Those with the fastest legs shall receive the sweetest digs. No sense wasting any time, let's jump right to it. If you have any questions, you should have asked earlier. Get ready to decide your nightly fate in 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, go. It was as if my life flashed before my eyes. Oh, this is cool. Everyone dashed forward in a mess of elbows and feet, all struggling to find their new room. I could see Akihiko up ahead, diving across the floor. Oh my god. Not far behind him, Eri tripping Oroki. Without even thinking, I joined the fray. I wondered briefly if I'd even survive this scrape. And then, as my mind went blank, my body on autopilot, I wondered something else. Would I even survive this? All of this? I hadn't even noticed when I stopped running, or that I was already inside a room staring straight forward at the minimalistic style of it. A simple bed, simple dresser, simple floor. Guess this is my room. Why was I still breathing so heavily? Why had I blanked so hard the second I began to run? Why was I so scared? That was a dumb question. Of course I was scared. I was trapped here. There was some psychotic robot bear, and I had no idea how. I'd never forgotten anything before, so how was this any different from the rest of my life? I guess trauma could have been the cause, but if I don't remember, then what good am I? Oh, of course, because this whole thing is memory, isn't it? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around, apparently quick enough to startle. Whoa, you two, are you alright? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry if I scared you. Nah, just took me by surprise. What are you doing here? Oh, well, it seems we're neighbours. I picked the room next to yours. I think she likes you. Or us, I guess. You did? Yep. So you'll have to promise to visit lots. Okay, yeah, she definitely likes us. Sure, if that's what you want. Of course, silly. Or she's using us. You're definitely the most normal person here so far. It's nice to just, know someone nice. Plus, you're really genuine. Oh god, she's going to kill us, isn't she? You think so? But we just met. I'm a good judge of character, and you immediately struck me as someone sincere. Why else do you think I'd ask you to be my cameraman? I wanted to say because you already asked everyone else, but it felt too soon for self-deprecating humour like that. That could be saved for later. Maybe never. Anyway, I just wanted to stop by and say hello. And that everyone else has kind of realised the rooms need covers, so they're all looking around for curtains and junk. You think that dumb bear would supply us with some? Curtains, huh? That's actually a really great idea. I probably wouldn't have been able to sleep with my room all exposed like that. Awesome. Want to come look with me then? There was something I noticed about Eri. She often switched the way she spoke. When we first met, she spoke like, well, Eri-chan. But the more I've talked with her, the less cutesy she ended up acting. Not to say that was a bad thing, it was just noticeable. Yuto, you okay? Huh? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just spacey. Scared? Sick to my stomach? Just a little out of it. No one can blame you for feeling that way. Come on, let's go look around the store. I followed behind her as she led me towards... well, I wasn't really sure. It was deeper into the store, that was for certain. We passed by Ayano, who seemed to be carrying a bundle of towels with her. Is it alright for us to just take these things? Monokuma said we can't remove items from a store without paying, not that we can't move them around. That made sense. Guess loopholes were an option. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, probably the living room section if we're going for curtains. Long draping window curtains hung from iron bars. There were also those weird room dividers and a few doors just chilling on a rack. I didn't really think any of this was kind of my style, or at least what I was looking for. Ooh, this curtain is gorgeous, don't you think? She gently gripped the edge of one and I felt the material in her hands. Yeah, looks great. It really suits you. Giggle. Thank you. I've got mine, now for you. I mean, maybe the kitchen section? I don't, unless we could get a shower curtain, I guess. There was a huge shelf dedicated to towels, but there seemed to be a lot missing. We had passed Ayano with some, but it seemed there wasn't enough in her hands to fill the empty space here. In addition, shower curtains were lined up on a metal rack. Called it. I reached forward and ran my hand across all of them until I hit one that made the most obnoxious crinkly sound ever. Perfect. Huh? That one? But it sounds terrible. Maybe I judged you wrong. You have really bad taste. No, don't you get it? It makes a lot of noise. I think I got that. So, if someone tried to sneak into my room, I'd hear them right away. That's smart thinking, actually, given that, you know, the whole murder thing. I guess so, but can you really put up with that noise every day? If it means my safety, sure, why not? With a shrug, Eri and I walked back to the rooms and were immediately approached by everyone's favourite ball of dangerous and deadly energy. Yo, Yuto and Eri, look what I got. Hippie beats? Heck yeah. Aren't they rad, man? At least they're doing something to cover up that lame as hell race car bed you ended up with. Without much warning, Orochi sauntered over with that obnoxious grin he always wore. I could see Eri tensing up in much the same way I had. Lame? I mean, yeah, so lame, totally, the dumbest ever. Race car beds? Dumb. Something told me he loved that bed. Anyway, isn't my setup so much cooler, Bubble Shoes? He gestured to his room cube, which was barely covered by a few towels that didn't even reach the floor. Hey, that's where my first 3 towels went. That's like super not cool. Before Orochi could even attempt to defend himself, we were all stunned into silence upon our next discovery and the noise that came with it. Scream. Oh wow, that's a really cool sound effect. We all turned our heads to see Mikio dragging a literal section of wall in front of his room. The entire store felt like it was vibrating. Whoa, nice. Ahem. Attention all Hope's Peak Academy students. Once you have all picked your rooms and settled in properly, please make your way back to the food court stage. Last one there is a rotten egg. I felt my stomach twist into knots. That sickening feeling I had just let go of only managed to come back full force whenever he spoke. This time, Shun didn't even wait to announce his departure. He just left the store without a word. For an assassin, he sure loved having people walk behind him. Most of us hesitated for another 30 seconds, but soon Yorua, Mikio, BG, and Hisato all left the same as Shun. Oh, I hate this feeling. I know what you mean. No ten fais pas, friends. We shall get through this. Yeah, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Did you just quote Henry Ford? Huh? Oh shoot, did I? Henry Ford? I don't think a history lesson is so important right now. We must remain calm and move forward. And so we did. Mostly as a group, we arrived back at the food court stage. He was already there to greet us. Geez, it sure took you long enough. Say what you want about Mr. Stab on sight over here, at least he's punctual. And how am I supposed to pick a rotten egg when you all walk up in a group like that? Didn't you hear the announcement? And what's that got to do with anything, Shrimp Toe? Fine, we let fate decide. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's Yuto. A stinky, smelly, rotten egg that no one wants to be around. It's kind of rude. Okay, are we just going to shit on Yuto this whole day, or does this bullshit have a point? This is the problem with kids these days. You're all so uptight. You never take time to relax and joke around. You should all try to be more like me, a free spirit. Stop and smell the roses sometime, or in this case, Yuto's stinky egg breath. Shit on Yuto Day then, huh? Come on, why'd you call us here? I just wanted to check in is all. Your first day is nearly coming to an end. I'd be an awful headmaster if I didn't ask you how you were feeling. Did you all enjoy your surprise? I wanted to tell him how shit of a headmaster he actually was, but after that shoplifting demo, I wasn't sure I ever wanted to speak again. I gotta admit, watching you all scramble around like Black Friday shoppers, pushing and shoving, trampling anyone in your way, was pretty hilarious. Goes to show that even a group of civilized folk like yourselves can get pretty violent when under the right pressures. I can't wait to see how you'll act when it's your lives on the line. It will never come to that. Yeah, we're not going to hurt each other. You can say that about yourself, but what about the person standing next to you? Not even a full day and you already think you can trust every person in this room. Maybe for now you're all safe, but as time goes on, somebody always gets desperate. Despair can take over at any time, and it always wins in the end. That laugh felt like it echoed throughout the food court until finally he disappeared yet again, and we were left in an uncomfortable silence. Though I hate to admit it, the bear, of course the assassin would say that, the bear is correct. No one spoke up in response. As much as we like to put blind faith into each other, we cannot. There is more to everyone here than you might expect. Others will be exactly what you expect. Both are dangerous. Shun turned slightly from his position close to the stage to look back at the rest of us. The most dangerous person, however, will be yourself. What did he mean by that? Did he mean we could... No, never. I trusted everyone, even him and Hiroki. I trusted all of them. But really, I didn't. I couldn't have been the only one doubting. We all were. Everyone's eyes were on each other, judging, perceiving, scrutinizing. We all had to succumb to despair. Nice, I think that's it. $16 remaining. Oh, cool, so that's the end of the prologue. Nice. Thank you for playing the Danganronpa Survivor demo. Okay. Wow, I am really very impressed. Yeah, like I said, I've never played a game like that before. I've never played any of the Danganronpa games or anything really even remotely similar, but that was really cool, and actually I really want to play more. I really like the art. The writing was really good as well. Like, it really kind of dragged me in. The fact that there were 16 characters and I kind of got a strong personality feeling from all of them, like, you get a real sense of who these people are very quickly, which I think is just goes to show that it's been very well done. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you are interested in playing this, you can download the demo yourself. Like I said, I'll put the link to the Tumblr where they post all their updates. I'll put it in the description, but it's danganronpasurvivor.tumblr.com. There's a download link on there. They also they do all these kind of like ask memes, so they're like answer on behalf of the characters, which is really cool because I think that's going to be a good way to kind of get to know the characters better while you're waiting for the next demo to come out and stuff. There's also a list, I think I saw, there was a list of... I can't see it now, but I think somewhere on there was a list of who's playing who in the sort of voice acting stuff. So there's like a list of the different people who have successfully auditioned and are going to be playing these different characters. So because I think there was a link to some of the auditions as well, so you can kind of get an idea of what these characters are going to sound like in the final game. I don't know if it's going to be totally voice acted. Maybe it'll be kind of like Asagao Academy, where each character has a few things they say in the background, but they don't voice every single word. But I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe it will be every single word. But yeah, super impressed. I don't mean this in a bad way. I can't believe that two people I know made that, because that's yeah, that's like an actual game, which is crazy. But yeah, like I said, I've never played a game like this before, and I definitely want to see what happens next. So if nothing else, I'm going to play it again. But yeah, thank you for watching. I don't really have any criticism, so I don't know if it's going to be... Because the idea was this is going to be like a first impressions kind of thing. I mean, I noticed a couple of spelling mistakes, but for a nearly 10,000 word first demo, that's kind of to be expected. Like, the artwork all looks amazing. The writing was very compelling. Yeah, I have nothing to suggest, really. So I'm sure. Sorry, this probably isn't going to be particularly helpful. But yeah, super impressed. And yeah, thank you for watching.